Hello, friends and family. So, maybe you're wondering, why is your camera down here? Shouldn't it be up higher? Well, just wanted to give you a little break before I showed you this. My hair is different. I posted something about Facebook, or on Facebook about it too. But, yeah, now you can see it's actually quite different and not the same way I had it on Facebook. Felt it was time for a change. Now it's like shorten up and yeah. So hi everyone. That's one big change in my life. But anyways, I know it's been forever since I updated you on anything, so thought I'd tell you a bit. There's a lot, so I'm probably just gonna fly through it, and I might even just skip 2 weekends. Because one weekend was Semana Santa, Holy Week, Easter weekend. So I went with Jenny and Jacqueline down to Sevilla and Malaga, which are beautiful places in the south of Spain. And so in Sevilla, well wait, we went to Malaga first, sorry. We stayed in a hostel right next to the beach, which was awesome. It was like raining everywhere in Spain except for in Malaga, so that was great. We hung out on the beach for a little while. One of the first days, we just like walked around looking for restaurants and stuff, and so I wasn't even on the beach at this point, but just walking around in all this, I turned completely red. There was so much sun, and my skin is not exactly naturally dark, so I got burnt really quickly, and then my like roommates in the hostel and the guy who owned the hostel and all them were making fun of me, but that's okay. It was a good time. We went to the beach, had a lot of fun there. We went to a pub crawl one night, which was really great. Met lots of cool people, met like some guys from Australia, some girls from Brazil, some people from all over the place, this guy from Italy. I don't know, it was really fun. So that was a good time that night. And then Malaga in general was just like really awesome. After that we went to Sevilla. They have the procession during this Easter time, and the procession's like a big kind of parade. It's not really a parade though because it's not super energetic or excited. People walk around in these like big hooded things, and actually they have these long caps that kind of look like KKK caps, but they're not members of the KKK. They're people who love Jesus and don't hate people for their skin, so that's good. So they had their little processions, which were really cool, and by little I mean huge, and the place is absolutely packed. It's impossible to get around. It was cool to see them for a little bit, and then it's annoying because you're trying to walk through the city to get to other places, and there's these big parades, and you can walk through where the people are like marching, but let's just say the really religious people of Sevilla aren't going to be super happy with you. So we did that. We had a good time. One night we went to TGI Fridays because we're really trying to live up the Spanish experience. But that was absolutely delicious. The next day we went to a Chinese restaurant, still living up the Spanish experience. But I guess we had so much Spanish food in the past few days, it was totally fine for us to enjoy some Chinese and American food instead. So it was really yummy. That was that weekend. That was lots of fun. Another weekend happened. I just like went out with friends and had a good time and da-da-da-da. I don't know, it was cool, but I'm going to skip it because this last weekend that I just had was brilliant. One of my past residents who's going to be the RA next year, he's like replacing me, Adam Dernberger, a fantastic person, is studying in Rome right now, and he invited me to come down and he'd show me around for a little bit. So I was like, yes, please. So I went down this last weekend, and oh god, I just fell in love with the city. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, you're just like walking through the city, and you're standing on top of another city the entire time, and then you just go in shops, and they have like glass like floors you can see through down to the ruins below. You see ruins all over the places you're walking around. There's the Colosseum, the Roman Forum. I don't know, the Pantheon is just so beautiful. And then the churches they had are gorgeous. The first church I went to, Santa Maria Maggiore or something like that. I don't know. I went there, and like it was a really pretty church. I enjoyed looking around and everything. And I found this area that was like a smaller chapel area basically, but it had pews and an altar, and there were people just sitting in there praying. And it said no photos in here, which I was like fine. And I went in and just like sat down and prayed for a little bit because it was a nice relaxing area. And all of a sudden these bells started going off. I'm like, look around, like, what is that? And then a priest comes out and starts delivering mass in Italian. So it's like, well, I guess I'll just sit here and enjoy this. So I sat through an Italian mass. I mean, nice thing is I've been to so many Catholic masses at SLU now that I know everything I need to say in English, and they give the exact same mass everywhere, just in different languages, but I'm just saying the thing in English. So it was totally fine. I went through it and did everything correctly, and got to sit through an Italian mass, which was a lot of fun. The food in Italy, Spain, I love the people of Spain a lot, and I really like the city, but the food in Spain is like, when I say city, I mean Madrid. I'm not saying Spain's a city, just so you know, my geography isn't that bad. But the food here is just like, very different. But in America, we love Italian food. Pizza and pasta and all that stuff. And if you go to Italy, it's just that food, but like 100 times better. So the food there was yum. And then gelato. Like, Adam took me to the 2 best gelato places. Oh, God. It's so good. I wish I had gelato right now. Oh, it's so good. Gelato's really good. So, the food there, yum, yum, yum. The one thing is, like, the Italian people, I mean, I guess they're nice, but, like, I don't think they were as nice as Spaniards. So, like, my ideal city would be Rome with all the, like, buildings and architecture and churches and everything, and then the food of Italy, because, and then the people of Spain, because the people of Spain are better. Now, I mean, I speak Spanish and I don't speak Italian, so perhaps that was, like, a disconnect on languages, but, like, either way, I just got the impression Spaniards are nicer, so I'm glad I'm here with the people. Although I wish the food were here from Italy. Anyways, so that was my weekend there. Flew back, got back last night, and so today I just went back to work. How's work going, you ask? Fine. Just doing some more engineering stuff. I'm getting some more, like, work, and, like, I actually just finished my first, like, official document yesterday that got sent into Airbus, and it says author Matthew Satcher, stress engineer. Yeah. So, like, Airbus now has this official thing from me, which is really cool. So yeah, I mean, work's going really well. Having a good time with friends. And then tomorrow is el cumpleaños, my birthday. So, probably not going to do anything crazy because I have to go work the next morning too, but we're just going to go out and get drinks or something. And then the next day is another coworker's birthday, so we're having a joint celebration of our 2 birthdays. And it's actually Chema. Chema's the guy who, like, showed me around when I got here first, so his birthday's the day right after mine, so we're going to celebrate that, and it'll be great. So yeah, this is probably the shortest video I've ever made, and that was a very long time that I didn't tell you stuff, but I just kind of skip weekends, so I love you all. I'm missing you all. I do wish I'm ready to see you guys. I guess I'm not really ready to leave yet. 3 days ago was actually, like, the halfway point of when I go, but my family's coming in the beginning of June, so that'll be good, and then I'll go back in July and, like, see all you people, and it'll be good to be back in the States, but I'm gonna keep living it up here in Madrid, so much love. I will talk to you guys later, however later that may be, so hasta luego. How do I stop this? Wait, one more thing. I don't know why I forgot to mention this, but while I was in Rome, I have not been to any countries other than Spain and Europe until this last weekend, and now I have 4 countries I've been to in Europe because I went to Italy, and then I went to the Vatican, and I went to Malta. Malta's like another little, they used to be in order of the the Crusade Knights of the Crusade, whatever. They were in order of that, they still have their own land, so they have their own, like, little country too, so I was technically in that. So I went to 3 countries while I was over there, which is awesome. But the point of this is that I went to the Vatican, and while I was there at the Vatican, I saw the Pope give a speech, which was awesome, because I really like Pope Francesco, so I don't know, that was really fun. It was good to see the Pope, that was cool. Great, that was the only thing I wanted to update you on, and I figured out how to turn this off, so I'm going to do it correctly this time. But I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. And dancing. I didn't forget dancing.